Okay, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get into love. And I'm keeping it moving, taking it down. It's a beat. It's beat down. But let's go ahead and get into your love. All right, see what's going on with you. See what's going on with you. Aquarius and love. Love reading. Love, period. Alright, let's get it. In love, mental conflict, authority, temptation, emotional withdrawal. Okay, Aquarius, so you're having mental conflict because somebody here could be an authority, okay? Could have a lot of control, could be controlling, or it could be mental conflict because there's a lot of toxicities that controls the dynamic and cause for emotional withdrawal. Okay, it could be mental conflict because somebody here is just controlling and it's toxic and it's having you go through emotional withdrawal or that of someone else. Taking how it resonates. Someone could be having mental conflict when it comes down to you. Could be feeling like you're controlling, okay? And it could be addictions that are a factor, and it's causing someone to have emotional withdrawal. Mental conflict for Aquarius in love. Assessing. Someone here is looking at the mental conflict. What is causing the mental conflict? What is having them feel, have them be in their head, you know, about things. All right? This is what somebody is assessing. Someone's head. Okay, what's in their mind, what the hell they be going through, the mental conflict and the turmoil that they place upon themselves. Okay, authority. Okay, purity. So somebody here is looking to take charge in the situation. Again, authority. Coming up with solutions. Okay, that's what purity is. Taking charge, not being as controlling, but having the authority to see things and see the solutions to problems. They can look at you this way. You can look at them this way. Okay. But this is in your love life, how someone is viewing you or you viewing them. Temptation. Resilient. Regardless of the toxicity, regardless of the temptations, regardless of the drugs, alcohol, the abuse, whatever it is, someone here is still being resilient by charging forward no matter how heavy it is on them. Okay. It could be a person just being tempted. Okay. You could be just tempted by this person because you love them so much, okay? But it's kind of toxic energy. Emotional withdrawal. This is about love here. Realizations. Somebody is realizing why someone is emotionally withdrawing or is going through emotional withdrawal. There's a realization when it comes down to somebody going within. Or somebody just pulling back with their emotions. Somebody is realizing that someone is actually pulling back their emotions. Yep. All right. Assessing the mental conflict. So you have some type of challenges that's going on right now. It could be individually, it could be together. All right. But when it comes down to love, you have some type of mental conflict. You're assessing the situation. Okay. Trying to get out of your head about the situation. You could be in your head. It could be a negative mindset that you have about this particular person. And then you have, is somebody trying to control me? But then it's purity. Purity is a clean solution. Purity is starting fresh, you know. And then you have the temptation where somebody here is, regardless of, it could be regardless of the flaws of another person, somebody here is still trying to move things forward. But it's a realization that somebody here is emotionally withdrawn. Or that somebody here is going within about a situation. Assessing a mental conflict. Comes down to love. Retreat. Okay. And that's somebody taking their time out to disconnect from the world and assess the situation, go within, figure out what they want. Okay. It could just be confusing with that. Okay. I'm figuring out if I still want this person, if I want to be with this person, I still want to charge forward. It's a lot going on. La, 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 la. You know what I mean? That's whole song and dance. Though they're still attracted, somebody here is assessing the mental conflict. They're taking their time out because it could just be confusion. Okay, trying to figure out the emotions and what someone actually wants, because the realization is that somebody here is pulling back with their emotions. And it could be that somebody here is confused, so they're pulling back because they need to retreat and they need to figure out what it is, or how it is that they feel. It could also be that it may be you guys who need to retreat. Okay, because what's confusing is that maybe you need time together and not time apart. Authority and purity for Aquarius. Oh. Okay. So we have children is reversed. So children are not causing a factor in your love life. And let go of control issues. And I said that in the beginning with authority, right? Somebody here can be trying to control the situation. And putting purity on it is allow it to be fresh. Allow it to be new. Allow it to flow naturally. Okay? All right. Resilience. Oh. Resilience and temptation. Okay. So you got somebody here who's still being resilient. They're still moving forward despite the flaws and all, because they're very passionate about the person and they believe that they're worth waiting for. You or someone else. You believe that this is your person. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Not that they're just worth waiting for, but more so that regardless of the flaws, you have the passion for the person. They make you feel really good. And not like you're in waiting for the person, but it's more like when you allow it to flow naturally, it's more like you not saying the person is worth waiting for. It's basically saying continue putting in the effort, continue putting in the work if you feel like this is your person, because this person is worth it. Okay, it's basically what you're saying. Emotional withdrawal realization. You or someone else, take it how it resonates. Okay, and what we have is the realization is somebody here is emotionally withdrawn, and that's what's being realized. And it could be due to the fact, again, their emotions, romantic feelings, and let your friends help you, because they are what? In mental conflict, confused. Okay, they're confused when it comes down to their feelings, when it comes down to you. Okay, they know it's real and worth exploring, but they may have also realized that you may have pulled back, or they're pulling back because they really is confused and they really, really may need help from others. Okay? And it could have a lot to do with loving themselves. Okay? So, that's what we got here. And the love. Alright, so let's go ahead and move forward. Aquarius. Alright, let's see what's up. Oh, wait a minute. Let's put one on it because I got these out. I'm like, wait a minute, what is going on here? It's too quick, right? It's not even 10 minutes. So that's what we got. So I see you are in love with someone, or they're in love with you and they're just trying to figure themselves out right now. Figure out their emotions with you, surrendering to the divine. The commitment is being tested right now. Okay, because somebody here is emotionally withdrawn. Okay, because they have to go in because they're confused with how they feel about you, Aquarius, or you are, and they're pulling back like, I don't even know, I just don't know. I know, I'm so dramatic, right? Woo! Hold the heck up. Okay, wait. This one came out, Daniel came out, okay? I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. So it's either they being mentally confused because they looking at you as the one, okay, and they want to move it forward in marriage, or this is a commitment that it's a married couple, okay, and somebody here is looking at their spouse, their significant other, as emotionally being withdrawn, being confused about certain things in the connection. Okay, take it how it resonates. Again, persevering anyway through the toxicities with the temptation. Okay, the flaws and all. Okay, and still moving forward, no matter how difficult and how heavy it is, because it can actually be a marriage. Okay, so I could be talking to a married couple here. All right. Okay, we got 1. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Keep saying that. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Okay. For Aquarius. Okay. That'll be it because that will be free. All right. What do we get? Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into the light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Right? Imagine that in your love life. Okay? Imagine that. Imagine it being a new opportunity. Pure. Okay? Fresh. New. Like snow. Clean. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Okay? And that turmoil could simply be this temptation with someone still being resilient and charging forward. But the blessing is definitely going to come about. Now, I could be talking to, take it how it resonates, okay? It could just not just be a couple I'm talking to that's married. It could be someone who's just dating or, in a commitment with someone and it's like it's fairly new, okay? And someone has emotions and they're in mental conflict because they're confused. Okay. All right, so moving. I am so going to bed. My whole deck just fell on the floor. Give me a second, Aquarius. So if you feel like you want to throw it all away, okay, dump it all on the floor, forget about it, put it in the trash, clearly up to you, okay? But blessings will soon be revealed. Like it says, you have no idea why things happen the way it happened, but just clearly know it has its higher purpose. Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to pull 3 cards, whether it's for the new person, messages to you. From the new person, old person, take it how it resonates. Okay. In a connection. Excuse me. But it'll be 6 altogether. All right. New, old. Doesn't matter, 3 messages. 1. Okay, thank you. Thank you. 1 more. Got more than 1. Okay. So we already ended up with 5 cards. Aquarius. Your love. All right. So we got... Please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. Would you reject me? Is it possible to forgive and forget? Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. If I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. And someone here could be in that conflict. That could be the mental conflict someone could be experiencing. Okay. Okay. Did I get 3? 1 more. Okay. All right. Okay. So we got, I've thought a lot about you lately. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. I got spooked. So someone here that is realizing someone is emotionally withdrawing could simply be because they got spooked. It could be that you can maybe feel like it's right. Okay, they're your person. The connection is great. But they can have an issue with commitment right now, And this is more of saying, I know you may be right with your feelings and all, valid and all, and us and all, but I need to come to my own conclusions and how I feel about this. Okay, if it's a separation, same thing. Someone saying, listen, okay, I know you would like to move it forward. It's something that I would like to do too, but I need to wrap my head around all of this first and see how I actually feel. Okay, and then under the deck is I'm in a much better headspace. you know? So it's like, allow your person to come around if they are emotionally withdrawing. If it's you, take your time in getting your thoughts together, Aquarius. Not rushing in, okay? Purity is all about clean solutions. It's solutions solutions to the issues that's been causing you guys to be stagnant to some degree. Maybe argue a little bit more than usual, or just go through this emotional withdrawal where you're backing away and going to your own separate corners and you're just like, I gotta take care of me. You take care of you. But let's focus on this situation at hand too, so we can come back with some type of clarity on how we're going to move this forward. You know? Surrendering to the divine of how to move it forward could simply be just something somebody needs to do, taking your hand off the wheel. Not trying to control the situation to move it forward. Okay? But taking your hand off the wheel and allowing it to be exactly what it is and move it forward exactly how it's going to move forward. And just hope for the outcome. Still putting the work in, you know, that you have to put in. Okay? Yourself. Not looking for the person to show up, but you showing up. And if it's not working out, you know how to cut the damn cord, Aquarius. You know? But the effort is what's of importance. Okay? The work that you're going to put in. And as I always say, what you put in is what you'll get out. Okay? Even if it doesn't work, you put all that work in the one thing and it didn't work out, doesn't mean that all of the work you put in was effortless. It wasn't, I'll say effortless. It wasn't looked at. It wasn't, it was taken lightly. It wasn't. It rolls right on over into your life, baby. And the blessings come down for you, boo. Okay? As well as in any other connection you may move in. Okay? It's just we will harbor those feelings moving forward of all the work we put in. And then we look at it and we're like, oh, and we got this out of that. And then we move into something that could be so freaking amazing. And we put a halt to that because now we're mentally confused, or now we're putting up blockages. Now our thought pattern is in a negative, toxic way because it's like, oh, I remember the last time, the last one, you know? And the last one is nothing like the next one. And I say that because they all are different in their own little way, in a unique kind of way. So, with that being said, Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your love read, okay? So please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Bye.